Hi everyone, we're at Great Mare's Tail today, just a short walk. We'd hoped to do White Coombe, which is a Corbett above us, but we've run out of time. It's nearly 3 o'clock, we've dilly-dallied down, we had a long lie. We really want to stretch the legs, so this will be the first time that our two boys have actually seen the waterfall. So we'll do a short video, we'll show you a bit of it as we go. So there's good parking off the road about 3 miles or so outside Moffat, and the path is quite steep. You need to watch your feet and you need to be careful if you've got little ones. We'll try and show you some of that, but the hill's looking really nice today. The paths are good, very uneven as you can imagine and slippy, but really good.
We're going to head up beside the waterfall and go up to Loch Skeen.
So for those that haven't seen Great Mare's Tail before, this gives you a good idea. It's an incredible waterfall. Really accessible, absolutely beautiful. The weather was extremely windy up north today. We had probably about 8 to 10 Monroes we fancied, and none of them were advisable with the kids, so that's why we've came south today. We were going to do White Coombe, which is up the top here, but again, as I mentioned earlier, we've run out of time. We will come back and do that Corbett. Beautiful area down here. There's a little road path that you can go and take a look for the bottom. Could used to go further, but I think it's all sort of, it's been a bit of landslide or something, but great views all the way up. This is an example of one of the narrow paths, so you just need to be careful. For those that have watched know that Lawrence had a sort of long-term battle with vertigo. The first time we were up here she was really nervous. We still think it's really steep today, but she's not half as nervous. But absolutely breathtaking part of the country. Not far to get to from a lot of Scotland or the north of England, so pretty popular. A lot of people have seen it, but if you've not, well worth a visit. Just takes us about 30 minutes to get to this point. As you see, the waterfall keeps climbing. We'll go down there on the way back. Down here's where you see the waterfall on the way up, and we'll take a wee video letting you see these beautiful pools there and all the way up there. If you have a drone, it would be such a stunning place to take a drone video. And then up there, look, we're getting some sun, which is pretty amazing. The roar of the waterfall is a bit like the noise and the feeling that the sea gives you. Relaxing. Look at this, loads of wee bugs up here now. There's not been any midges so far, but there's loads of bugs up here, so we won't hang about before we go up to Loch Skeen. Heavily messing about with his second wobbly tooth. His first one came out last week and the tooth fairy gave us a little visit, so he was delighted with that. So if you see this path here, that takes you up to White Coombe. There's all sorts of hills at the back there. The Walk Highland route brings you up here. You go down Loch Skeen, you get up and you get some height, and you walk over the ridge and then over and down. I don't know how you pass this river here. There must be wee bits. The bit where it shows you on OS is right at the edge of the waterfall, so I wouldn't fancy that, particularly with the kids, but absolutely stunning up here. Shame we're not going to do the Corbett today, some more of the hills, but we don't have the time, and we'll probably head back and mess about at Moffat for a little bit, but we'll let you see the loch, which I'm informed isn't a bad place to go for a swim.
Probably like a little.
What have we got here, Everly?
A run of a village tour. I think it's like, yeah, what a shape.
Maybe cottages or animal buyers?
Or villages.
So this is us nearly at Loch Skeen. Such a shame we don't have the time to go up and do these Corbett's and hills there.
At least we might film some pedal boats that I'm going to be pedaling on.
Yeah, Everly wants to try and get back to Moffat to get on the pedal boat, so we'll let you see if we can make that. I don't think we might run out of time, but we'll see how we go. So it's took us about an hour to get up here to the loch. This is Loch Skeen.
Should I jump in?
No, don't jump in, trouble.
I like that.
Next time we're saying we're going to come up, we'll do, that's the Corbett there, I can't remember the name. There's a couple of big ones over there, not quite Corbett's or close to it, and then we'll go over and do White Coombe over there. So we've decided we're going to spend a bit of time, so might show you a wee bit of the waterfalls, we'll go back down, but otherwise we'll tell you about it at the bottom. So this lets you see the glen heading back to Moffat. Down here is where you park. Well, I've done all this in less than 2 hours. And I'll let the kids sum up at the bottom. It's a terrific walk, even though we've not popped in the Corbett's today. It's been a terrific walk, we've really enjoyed it. Fun.
So that's just the thing right there. Everly just said that's us just done Kramer's Tail, and Loch Skeen at the top. It took us it's around 4 miles, and it took us just less under 2 hours, I think it was, yeah. And yeah, it was a great walk, yeah.
Anything for you, Lorna?
No, it was a really nice walk. We ideally wanted to do the Corbett White Coombe just above it, but when we looked at the time we arrived, it just wasn't doable, so we'll save that for another day. But really nice just to come even for the waterfall and the loch at the top.
And Everly, over to you, last words, what do you want to say?
Smack that like button. We'll see you in the next adventure.